someone use a Rift to go in that scenario, they're playing it as like a, hey, I need to get out of here. It's like a defensive, I've got to leave this fight. I'm not in a good spot.
Aiden looks like he potentially missed a jump and had to drop back down and build a bit of cover for himself. Sorry, Cat's Toss, my apologies, got the names backwards there. Aiden, the one with the pushing and getting as much damage, and every little bit counts. And he gains knowledge even from just hitting one time, because you can see whether or not the damage is white or blue will tell you whether or not the opponent has shield or if they're down to just HP, and that can make the difference between an aggressive push or maybe slow playing a little bit.
And if you're wondering how, and look at this from Aiden. Look at this from Aiden.
Jump shot, swapping.
This should be a quick little cleanup here for him, you'd think. Here's the minis getting popped. He's going to force this, wanting to make sure his opponent cannot heal through the aggression he's putting on. The drum gun, this 50 bullet clip is so good. Yes, the reload's a little bit longer, but it is so worth it in these spots. He can't get out. It seems he's trapped. Aiden, can he finish the limb? There it is.
That 52 damage
headshot. They're on the ground. They're listening for if they begin to break walls, if they're breaking metal, if they're breaking wood or brick. They're listening for audio cues if the players are covered below them. You see Aiden hunting one down here. Could this be the end?
The
no.
accuracy.
Aiden, another a limb.
It's about 4 right now. I feel like if he keeps this consistency, he might set a record thus far for the qualifier limbs.
Wait, he got another one.
Aiden's now
Aiden
5.
now got a 5th limb.
Gives him 2 more points.
Is he the GOAT? Is he the GOAT? Is he the best player ever?
He might be. He might be.
And he's just leaving. He's fine with leaving that.
This is an intelligent rotation, too. Whether or not, he doesn't need to know if joystick is one shot. It would be useful information. But right now, he's looking at the zone. He's saying, I have 5 elims. I'm not necessarily guaranteeing elimination from that fight over there. Multiple players could potentially be above me, so now's the time to move out.
We mentioned so much yesterday how people could be more nervous at these LAN environments. They're going from practicing against some of the best online to seeing them face to face, sitting to their left and right. Aiden looks unfazed.
He looks like he's at home sitting on his couch playing.
Right? And now he's entered tilted. Uh-oh. Shots coming in from Big Red. Will he try to fall back in towards Tacos and possibly drop a trap down? I feel like that's kind of his defensive play.
You heard the C4 bounce, maybe potentially gets the tree or another surface over there. An earlier push, an earlier toss.
And there it is, exactly. I thought that's what he would do.
Stay inside, bandage. He's got multiple med kits, which is perfect. That C4 toss from the player in the middle of Big Red, if it had come just a little bit earlier and maybe use the angle off the wall, the building next to Aiden, could have gotten that elimination from blast radius, but a little bit of hesitation made it so that Aiden could rotate out and hide inside that building, like you said.
I feel like if you're at that point for Aiden, you're just kind of hoping people forget you're in there. Let others get third-partied, have to reset, think about other fights. You see all these quick edits coming on in. Lenane just staying alive. Boyer just outside there of Shifty. Nice there as well.
Saint looking like he's in a fantastic position at the top of that.
And look at this. Painful was in second in the limbs just below Aiden last game. Consistency is key, and these two understand that.
It's like Deaquan was just eliminated with 4 eliminations of his own, 1 short of getting the 2nd point for eliminations, but even just 1, it's a valiant effort. 30 remaining here, 1:23 until the zone starts to move. I believe once this zone closes is when the next circle is, that's when the storm starts to mix things up and everybody's got to relocate.
Absolutely. As we see just how they break on out of tilted here. Aiden, it's like he's invisible. He's just running across tilted.
You hear the footsteps, trying to go for that shotgun shot over the top, just get a little peek, and his opponent is going to back down underneath. And the traps are coming out. You got to be safe and careful walking through there. There could even be on the surface above. There are multiple traps. This is not how. 185.
Are you kidding me? I'm still alive here. He got 11th in game 1. Was 1 elim. He in that last fight was 1 elim away from earning that top 10 for a point.
Aggressive push and gets saved. That's 7 eliminations for the 2nd game in a row.
I am speechless. I'm going to say right now, folks, can we give it up, please, in the venue for the performance we're seeing from Aiden right now? Mind-blowing stuff. 14 elims has already tied #1 from yesterday, which took them 4 games to reach that point.
Nobody else seems to be playing nearly as aggressively as he does, and he's taking advantage of that. Maybe it's a thought process.
This is 8. Is this 8? Is this 8? Oh,
Trap. And
okay, the trap stole it.
he only took 2 ticks from that, the stink bomb right there. He's still in a good spot. 70 limbs. There's 23 people left, and he's smack dab in the middle of the safe zone.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to play over the aggressive. He's got to take the trap out. You got a bit of loot in there. Watch
he
for
needs
any
the
other
AR
traps.
and he knows that.
You got to remember earlier too. There were 2 traps that were placed in here. Magnum with a swipe on an opponent trying to push up a ramp right there.
At this point, we're watching the Aiden qualifiers because he is far and away our top player to this point. There's everyone inside tilted. Wall hack Jack under 70 HP. Haste Loomsy under 50 HP. You had another player in Taco's week as well. And Aiden early rotating again.
He's
This
moving
man
in the
is
open and no
running in
one's
the wide
shooting at
open,
him.
and it's like everyone's afraid. They know. Don't push towards the woman with the library glasses.
Absolutely not. This Rook skin maybe giving him superpowers. I have no idea.
Okay, we take back everything we just said.
I don't think, regardless of the outcome of this, there's no way this is a caster curse.
Wasn't able to clean up the elim.
Warrior gets joystick there. Aiden looking for his 9th elim, but 8 eliminations in a single game. He's got a slurp ticking right now, so he has a buffer of HP still going up. He's in a great spot. He's in the safe zone. His materials are ridiculous. Intelligent play is going to guarantee Aiden the win. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it, obviously.
Aiden could literally leave after game 2 and catch his dinner reservation and qualify for Monday. And if he can you bring me back something? A little breaded roll?
Jack, are you always hungry? Shots
Yes.
here, third party.
I am, actually.
Loomsy gets Cole in the feed there with a trap from earlier as well. Aiden's looking to secure that 9th elim. Painful on top of him, though. The second place elimination player, they're stacked on top of each other, which means you have 2 Slayers here that might get forced into an engagement.
An Aiden chant now breaking
There's actually an Aiden chant here at PAX West right now.
And I'm just in awe as to what I am watching. He's just chilling at the moment. Painful in the same build as well. The Storm beginning to move on in as people will have to follow on up. Wall hack Jack just actually dropped to the zone.
16 players left. The Storm's got 20 seconds till it closes, which means 6 more players go down, and then people start to pick up points based just on their placement.
Yep. What does Aiden do here? Aiden looks unfazed.
He looks like he's at home sitting on his couch playing.
Right?
That man's chilling, bro.
And now he's enter tilted.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Shots coming
No,
in from
like,
Big
he doesn't
Red.
even
Will he try
flinch,
to fall
bro.
back in Aiden. It's like he's invisible. He's just running across tilted.
That could be on the surface above. There are multiple traps.
okay.
Not
Bop.
Are you
185.
Are you kidding me?
My man just got bop.
I'm now a fan of Aiden.
Look at his face, too. It's like nothing even happened.
In that last fight was 1 elim away.
Bro, he's W gang as fuck. Look at this dude.
Aggressive push and
I
get
like
saved.
it.
That's 7 eliminations for the second game
I'm
in a row.
speechless. I am speechless. I'm going to say right now,
Bro,
Coach,
he's
can we
the
give it up,
shit.
please, in the venue for the performance we're seeing from Aiden right now. Mind-blowing stuff. 14 elims has already tied number 1 from yesterday.
Aggressively as
Look
he
how
does, he's
aggressive
taking
he
advantage
is,
of that.
bro.
Maybe
I
it's a
love
thought
it.
process
Is this
that
8? Is this 8? Is this 8?
Oh, he got killed with the trap, bro.
Okay, the trap stole it.
He only took
No.
2 ticks from that. The stink
I
bomb
love
right
it,
there.
bro.
He's still in a good spot.
Just
70
stay on
limbs,
this
there's 23
guy.
people left, and
Fuck
he's
all that
smack
candy
dab in the
shit.
middle of the
The elim.
Warrior gets joystick there. Aiden looking for his 9th elim, but
What the
8
fuck?
eliminations in a single game. He's got a slurp ticking right now, so he has
This
a
dude
buffer
plays
of
like he's
HP
on
still going
PC,
up.
dog.
He's in a great spot.
That's
He's in the
crazy.
safe zone. His materials are ridiculous.
I've never seen somebody play on console like
Intelligent
this, so
play
it's
is
just
gonna
like
guarantee
it's
Aiden the win.
fascinating to me.
He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. Obviously,
Aiden could literally leave after game 2 and catch his dinner reservation and qualify for Monday. You know someone's going off when there is a battle royale game like Fortnite where there are so many stories, so many players, so much going on, but one player, Aiden, can not only get a chant from the crowd,
people were actually yelling his name here. It was incredible.
but then the majority of the camera time because the whole story is him.
Well, when you're putting up 8 eliminations in a competitive BR environment,
Yep.
it puts him at 15, which, like you were saying before, Turkey Lips yesterday had 14, but I think Aiden right now has the most eliminations in any qualifier thus far.
Everyone's like afraid to peak, and we're going to go ahead and roll some Aiden replays here as we talk over this, but it's one of those things where he's recognizing hey, there's 15 left. No one wants to be the next one to die. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to position myself, run out in the open, and call the bluff on everyone that they'll peek and put myself in the best spot to secure a win or another elim.
It's incredible to see gameplay from players like this. And the other thing I've noticed about the way that he's been playing, more so especially in the first game, he's taking loadouts that are not necessarily common. Right there he has one that you'll see quite a few players run, but even the first game he had the purple burst, he had a compact SMG, which a lot of players are choosing the drum gun over it just because of the pure amount of damage it can do up close. And it seems like he's versatile with whatever he's running.
Here it is again. It just puts himself in a great spot to secure quick, clean eliminations. This was the whole fight inside of the kind of blue-red corner building. He knows the opponent's placing traps and running up the stairs, and he perfectly times it. Where Sloth goes to peek, he says, anything you can do, I'm basically one step ahead, my friend. This is against Saint, who has been playing every week in the skirmish, it seems like, with OPS and SCT from TSM. Wins this 1v1 as clean as ridiculous stuff. There's a look at him right now, tongue out, excited.